Shalom, I am Dr. Ann Davis, and I'm having fun doing these little teachings on how to think Hebrew. You know, we read in English that Eve's desire will be for her husband, which has led to Christian theology that the husband is the ruler of the family and the wife's role is to submit to him. That's not what the Hebrew conveys. So I'm going to take you into the Hebrew. We read in Genesis, the woman said, "The serpent deceived me, and I ate." Now, I've highlighted the word deceived because that's an English translation, and the Hebrew nasha means to deceive, but it's in what's called the hif'il form of the verb. In the Hebrew, the hif'il is causative. Eve says, "The serpent caused me to be deceived." The point being made here is that there is evil in the world, and the evil causes us to see things that are not true. Now that we're in the world of social media, that really hits home to me. But we have the ability, God has given us the ability to discern a lie from a truth. Now, the Lord God said to the serpent, "Because you have done this, cursed are you more than all cattle and more than every beast of the field. On your belly you will go, and dust you will eat all the days of your life." So that's just a really tough life, and that's what's going to happen if you can't discern truth from fiction. Now, what are the consequences to Eve? "I will put enmity between you and the woman, between your seed and her seed." Now, seed is descendants. There are going to be descendants of Eve, which is you and me, and there are going to be descendants of the Satan, which is the evil nature of the world. What we're going to have now is wordplay. You can't get it in the English, you can only get it in the Hebrew. The English translation says, "He shall bruise you on the head." And it sounds like he, the serpent, is masculine, shall bruise you, Eve, on the head. He is the masculine pronoun, which is correct, and bruise you on the head. But wait a minute, the you is masculine, so it can't be Eve. Well, he is referring to the Messiah. So the Messiah will bruise you, serpent masculine, on the head. You, now that's masculine, shall bruise him on the head. So we've got masculine, 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 masculine. So on the second you, that's going to be the serpent. The serpent shall bruise the Messiah on the heel. It's the wordplay in the pronouns. Head is rosh, which means your head, but it also means the person who's the head is the leader. And then we get heel. The serpent shall bruise the Messiah on the heel. The heel is akev, it's the part at the end. I had a little trouble trying to understand that, but it seems to me that evil is going to have an effect on the Messiah, Messiah's people, until the end of time when God is going to destroy all evil. Now, there's more wordplay coming in here, and this is where it really is important. Because what does it mean to desire your husband? He goes on to say, "To the woman, he said, I will greatly multiply your pain in childbirth. In pain you will bring forth children." Well, pain is repeated, which means it's important. What is it? Sev means pain from hard work. "Your desire will be for your husband." Desire is teshukah, which means a longing or desire. That makes sense. I mean, I think the English translation is correct. But husband is ish, which simply means a man. It's not Baal, which is used for a husband or a lord. And what is the man? He's going to rule over you. It's not the husband who's going to rule over you. It's the Messiah who's going to rule over you. Let's look at our conclusion. Consequences to Adam and Eve are prophetic of God's plan for his people. Adam must toil with intensive work to provide food for his family, which he can only do with the help of God. Eve's role is to produce offspring, which is prophetic of God's people. Prophecy explains the struggle between good and evil. Eve's longing and desire is for someone to rescue her. The role of the Messiah is ultimately to defeat the forces of evil. The Hebrew scriptures are written with a Hebraic mindset, which is very often from the literal meaning that you get in the English translation. For that, I wish you shalom.